Hello, it's Aga from Marvis Artist. Lately, there was a lot of talk about Beeple who sold digital art for more than $69 million. Yeah, you heard this right, $69 million. I found this super interesting and I think it's worth to mention this on this channel. So let me explain why. I'm not sure if you know anything about this topic, but if you don't, I will be super surprised as now everybody talks about it. So if you are not familiar with this topic, let me tell you the story behind it. I will start from the main character of this story, Mike Winkelmann. So he's an artist, well known in the digital world, and now of course also famous from this $69 million auction. Anyway, if you haven't heard about him or haven't seen his art, he mixes pop culture, technology, and post-apocalyptic terror as a commentary of our world. And what is interesting, in one of the interviews I was listening to, he said that he started to learn about NFT in mid-October last year. It's not as long ago, isn't it? Well, in December, he sold a series of works for $3.5 million total. That was the first such a great achievement. Then, in February, Crossroads was sold for $6.6 million. It sounds pretty good so far, but it will get better. Because this month, the Beeple's collage named The First 5,000 Days was sold at Christie's for around $69 million. Pretty big difference, isn't it? Now you may be confused and maybe even ask how it's even possible. And I don't really want to talk about the technical side too much, and I want to pay attention to totally different things. But let me explain the secret NFT name so you can get better understanding of what it's all about. So this situation was possible because of NFT. What is it? NFT is non-fungible token. So it's a work that is authenticated by blockchain technology. To make it easier to understand, let's explain it word by word. So from definition I found on Investopedia, fungibility is the ability of a good or asset to be interchanged with other individual goods or assets of the same type. The simple example of this will be money. So you can take 5 $1 banknotes and you can change it to one banknote worth $5. And non-fungibility means exactly the opposite, so assets that are unique and irreplaceable, for instance, art. And finally, the token is a digital proof of access rights, of ownership. So basically what he did, he sold the NFT of his work, so it's like giving the ownership to the buyer. Now, I don't want to go into details of technology, how the auction looks like, etc. Today, I want to talk about the great lesson we as artists can get from it. Lots of people think that this sort of things happen by luck or it's overnight success. In short, they think that people wake up in the morning, get luck and become successful. But it's totally not true, and based on this example, you can see it even more clearly. If you follow this guy on Instagram, listen to this man, you can see that he's a hard-working artist. He puts an effort every single day to get better. Actually, it's the whole movement around this. Anyway, if you look at his artwork, you may think, I can do it. The same as when you think about some famous singer, for instance, and you say, I can sing like her, or your successful colleagues, whoever, and probably you can do it. However, there is much more behind it than just the final output. These people worked hard to get to the point where they are now. So when he was asked about the advice for creators, here's what he said. He advised artists to start everyday practice, to focus on getting better every single day, because this is something what we have full control of. Put work every single day. It's as simple as that. So it's not overnight success as people like to think. In his case, it's 13 years. Yes, 13 years of hard work, practice, and desire to get better. The persistence that most of us don't have. Dedication, prioritization, all of these things that are not so easy to execute. So it's a beautiful example of how hard work is a way of preparing for opportunity, and he perfectly took his opportunity. But if he haven't been practicing every day before, didn't build his personal brand and popularity on social media, he probably even wouldn't see the opportunity. What is even more interesting, he said that he's not going to stop now. He's going to work the same every single day for a while yet. So I cheer him on. It's an awesome achievement, and I'm happy to hear more such great news from the art world. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on this story are. Do you feel that it is a great lesson for you? Does it inspire or motivates you? Please share your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Also, don't forget to like this video if you found this interesting, share it, subscribe, and do all these wonderful things. See you guys in the next video.